Hello, you are welcome to today's class. And in today's class, we're looking at open sentences. And to kickstart today's class, I'm going to write something on the board. If I say 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 is 5. Now we say 4 plus 6 is 24. Now, if I ask you what is 2 plus 3, you're likely to reply with 5. This means that this statement, this is a mathematical statement, is true. Now, if I say that 4 plus 6, what is 4 plus 6? If I say that 4 plus 6 is 24, you're likely to say that that's not correct, that's false. Now, in mathematics, it's possible to use symbols or letters when dealing with arithmetic operations. There's a branch of mathematics known as algebra, whereby we represent unknown with alphabet. But today's class, we want to limit it to open sentences, although it's a sub-branch or more or less like algebra. Now, if I write something like this, 2 plus something, so I decide to represent that something with a box, equals to 10. Now, I've written the question on the board. It's a question that 2 plus something will give you 10. So how do you solve this kind of questions? How do you provide answers? How do you decode that? Okay, what am I going to add to 2 that will give me 10? Normally, because these figures are not big, you can easily say, okay, what am I going to add to 2? You can still figure out. But let us know you come across a very big number or big digits. How are you going to solve it? Now, first thing you need to understand is that I believe you know what the 4 basic operations we have in mathematics. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And the opposite of addition is subtraction. Likewise, the opposite of division is multiplication. Now, if I want to get this, what ought to be here, that is what I'm going to add to 2 that will give me 10, I must look for a way to push this 2 to the other side. Now, that's possible. All I need to do was subtract 2. I can say subtract 2 from both sides. Subtract 2 from both sides. If you subtract 2 from both sides, that will be 2 plus that box minus 2 equals to 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2. Now, this will cancel this, you are left with your box, and 10 minus 2 is 8. Now, what we just have, we are saying box is 8. It means that 2 plus 8 is 10. I think that's correct. Now, if you want to take it a step higher, I can decide not to use box again. I can decide to use what? Alphabet. Now I go into algebra now. If you say that x plus 10 equals to 14. Now, what I'm saying is that there's a number that if I add 10 to it, it will give me 14. So you now, how do I solve this? Okay, you say that, okay, let me subtract 10 from both sides. I subtract 10 from both sides. Yes, that's correct. But there's a simpler way. All you need to understand is that when you're doing this kind of question, you want to make your unknown to be on one side, while you make those numbers to go to the other side. But there's a rule. When the number leaves one side of an equation to another side of the equation, the sign must change. Do not forget that. I'm going to repeat that. When the digits leave one side of an equation and goes to the other side, the sign changes. For example, now, this is plus 10. I can take this plus 10 to this side. But in taking this plus 10 to this side, it's going to change. Now look at it now. I'm going to have x here. I'm going to have 14 here. Now, because I'm moving this plus 10 to this side, it turns to what? Instead of plus 10, it turns to minus 10. Do not forget I said that. The opposite of addition is subtraction. So it's going to take the opposite form of addition, which is subtraction. And this will be x equals to what is 14 minus 10? I think that's 4. Can you see? So this means that 4 plus 10 will give us 14. That's true. Now, the last question under this class is this. Let us do have 8 minus y equals to 12. How do you solve this kind of question? Now, you look at it and say, and let's move it now. We can move it. Yes, we can. Because this 8 is having plus. If I take this to this side, I will have minus this y minus belongs to y, minus y equals to 12 minus 8. So minus y equals to what is 12 minus 8? 12 minus 8 is what? 4. But there's a problem. We are looking for y, not minus y. So how do you get rid of this minus? You divide both sides with what? Divide both sides with minus 1. Divide both sides with minus 1. This one will cancel minus. So plus y minus, that will be minus 4. So your y equals to minus 4. we have come to the end of today's class. This is just what open sentence is all about. It's all about balancing the two sides of the equation to make sure they are what? They are true. So before you leave, if you are here to smash that subscribe button, hit it now, and don't forget to like and share. Thank you for being part of this class.